Opera may not be the most accessible form of entertainment for the average person, but a local opera company is hoping to convince people this art form can be fun. Mercury Opera Rochester is rehearsing for its final performance of its first full season. It's Rochester's professional opera company, but it wasn't easy to get off the ground. 13 Wham's Kristen Miranda shows us the struggles they've been through and why you may want to check them out.
Don't let a little Italian put you off.
Bottom of 106 per 3 lire. Yes, this is before the very first purchase.
This storyline is easy. This guy wants to get that girl, and he uses a love potion given to him by this guy. It's the final performance of the season for Mercury Opera Rochester, a fusion of several opera companies which were already in existence.
We had determined, I think all of us, all of the groups had determined that we would all have more success and more people interested in what we were doing if we didn't try and divide our audience.
After some initial growing pains and hard feelings, this professional company was born. Eastman School musicians collaborate, and there are two types of performers. Mario Martinez is a professional singer who has worked with other companies. He says this one is truly committed.
For a professional singer who lives here in Rochester to have an opera company, a professional opera company in town, and be able to do rehearsals and performances in the weekends is just ideal.
That's right.
Then there's Becky Boyansky, a music teacher by day and amateur opera singer on the weekend.
I just discovered a love for opera a couple years ago.
They're all in it for one thing, sharing opera with their community.
We can focus on education, which is one of our primary goals, to get more people to like opera and to know what opera is and to know that it's fun and it's drama and it's theater and it's wonderful.
But there's still some uncertainty ahead for Mercury Opera Rochester. Right now, the opera company is rehearsing inside a church in Fairport. They don't have a permanent performance space. So far this season, every performance has been in a different venue.
I hope we have a theater someday. A mid-sized theater in Rochester is really what we need with these specific requirements for opera, like an orchestra pit.
The executive director says this could hold them back in the next few years, but the company continues to grow and hope people are willing to give them a try.
Hopefully someday, in a dream world, that opera will become one of the, it is a great art form, but very beloved by all people.
In Fairport, Kristen Miranda, 13 Wham News.
When it comes to attendance, the opera company got off to a slow start, but its second performance at the Eastman Theater was very well attended. Their upcoming performance begins May 11th and will be held at Mercy High School. For more information and a link to Mercury Opera's website, you can head to ours, 13wham.com. We'll be back.